Welcome to Give Me 5 minutes with Fort Smith City Director Neil Martin, where we talk about the events of last week and we look forward to what's coming this week. So let's go ahead and get after it. Give me 5. This week's meeting was a study session out at the Utilities Department at 3900 Kelly Highway. They walked us through how they collect data, meaning how they read meters, what's that process. But they also talked to us about how they ensure meter reads are correct. And they have built-in processes for if a meter read is high and also if it's low. But if it's high, what they want to do is try to alert the customer. So they're going to review a high meter read, look at it, how it compares to prior consumption history. And then if it's high, they're going to notify a customer if there's a leak or if there's some kind of usage, maybe they're filling a pool, something like that. So they try to be preemptive to identify high meter read counts to alert customers so they're aware that if something's going on. So I think that's a good thing. We also had a update on our leaks. And if you remember last week, I talked about this being one of my pet peeves. We had a lot of leaks back in 2019. We appropriated funds for the purchase of equipment and for hiring of staff. We did a good job getting those leaks down. We had them around 200, a little over 200 by 2020, early 2020. Then COVID hit and our numbers rose. We weren't able to keep staff. We weren't able to keep up with our leaks. But now that 2021 has come about, we've been able to get staff and put focused effort on these leaks. As of right now, we've got 279 current leaks. You can see on the map here where those leaks are located. And I believe with renewed focus like we have now, and now that COVID's behind us, we're going to have better results on remediating these leaks around the city. There's an item on our agenda this week for on-call water leak remediation from a local company here. So I anticipate we're going to see some better results the rest of 2021 and into 2022 to get our leaks down to a more manageable number. So that is one of the big things or a few of the things that we talked about in our study session this week. This week, we have a fairly short agenda. We have a regular board meeting. It's a voting meeting, and we've got some exciting things to talk about. First off, there's our first item on the agenda is for something called Project Blue Moon. This is a significant expansion of one of our existing industrial employers. Early January 2021, this employer, and you'll have to wait for the announcement of the employer, they announced a $145 million expansion. And now they're investing an additional $117 million in additional equipment. With that purchase of additional equipment, it's going to add 142 additional jobs. So this is a exciting announcement for the city of Fort Smith. Good jobs, a company that's expanding here. This should be something as a city that we are proud of. This is great news for us. And also on our agenda this week is our comprehensive financial audit. So every year the city gets audited on our finances, and I'm happy to report that our city is in good financial shape. We have done a good job of controlling expenses, and we've done a really good job managing the revenue that's come in. As we've grown as a city, our revenue has increased, and it's allowed us to have a good, healthy fund balance, which is what you and I consider a savings account. We've got a good savings account. It allows us to be able to account for any unforeseen events that might occur. But just to give you an understanding of how good our fund balance is, back in 2011, our fund balance for our general fund, which covers police, fire, those kind of things, was about $7.7 million. Now, at the end of 2020, it's at $31 million. So it's healthy. We're managing our finances well, and I'm happy to report to you that the city is in a good financial condition. That's it for this week's Give Me 5. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. That's it for us. Give Me 5.